and welcome to OVW Overdrive, the show that always kicks out at 2. I am your host, Bryan Kennison. With me, as always, king of the fannies and Casanova over the alley behind Big Ben, dancing Stevie J.
What's with the Robin Leach bit?
Stephen, Overdrive's a fabulous show. You know, we need to be fabulous to present this show. We really need to, bring our best foot forward, old chum.
I don't know what to make of any of this, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. I am not my brother's keeper.
Not related. Don't be kerfuffle there at home. What did I don't understand? What, dude?
You don't understand. Here,
don't ruin
some on your face.
Here's the thing. Don't ruin the bit. Here's the doc coming out. We got a lot. We got a lot of new eyes on the show, and so I thought maybe a good time to reinvent myself because you've got whatever the hell's going on here.
You think this works with covering the mic?
No, I think we're okay. Mary can't hear us. Mary, can you hear us? See, Mary said no. We're all right. So.
Do you know what no means? I don't think you do.
No means no, folks, but hey, don't go nowhere because we got so much action top to bottom here on OVW Overdrive, kicking off with a very exciting matchup. Steve, fisticuffs aplenty in this one. Tony Gunn, the Arkansas Roughneck, taking on the Guerrilla Gang, the Get Bundles. Let's go ringside.
Classic gun and bun situation.
Ooh, gun and buns, I like that.
Introducing first, from Jonesboro, Arkansas, the Arkansas Roughneck, Shotgun, Tony Gunn!
Tony Gunn making his way out here for competition. Gunn's gotta have a little bit of anger in the back of his mind after what happened this past week, losing the OVW Championship to certified Luke Curtis.
Yes, we'll see how much of a mental game that plays on Tony Gunn back here at Davis Arena.
Well, we saw him drinking whiskey. We know he likes kicking ass. Those are his two favorite things, and I think Gunn's gonna get it going right now.
And his opponent, from Niagara Falls, New York, the Hustler, to get Bundles!
The Hustler to get Bundles. A man that wants, here's the thing. Tony Gunn just lost the OVW Heavyweight Championship to certified Luke Curtis. He got a terrible shot to the ear. I mean, that thing was swollen.
Yes,
from that belt, that leather belt wrapped around the fist, a real one. You got to think Gunn, he's in a fighting mood, but to get Bundles wants to be that roadblock for Tony Gunn.
Got huge support for Tony Gunn here with the Davis Arena crowd. I think Tony's ready for that action we speak of.
Without a doubt. Collar and elbow tie up now into the waist lock from Gunn. You can kind of still see Tony Gunn's ear, just how swollen up it is still, how badly bruised. And I asked Tony, earlier today, I said, hey, how you feeling, man? He goes, it hurts. It just throbs. And every time it does, I think about the welts I want to put on the body of a real one.
Right, it is still very bruised up and might actually turn into a cauliflower ear. We shall see. But you know what? Tony's got to still have a chip on his shoulder. Having real one play a big part in costing that title loss last week on Rise. So, again, got to wonder how much that's affecting Tony mentally tonight.
Without a doubt, Gunn now in control of to get Bundles. Takes him over with that arm drag and now in firm control. Oh, look at that. Bundles, though, got a hold of the nose, pushing Gunn back, cutting off his oxygen. And not only that, it's just insult to injury at that point. But to get Bundles, maybe taking just a moment too long. Shotgun Tony Gunn made him pay for it.
Always staying on guard, Tony Gunn, that is. He's also got to watch out for that ear because of how tender that is. You got to imagine DeGette's got a target on Tony's ear as well.
Well, DeGette shifted his hip there, tried to knock Gunn right off as Gunn came back into the ring, but Gunn with a shot to the looked like to the clavicle. Now sends him away. Gunn leaping clothesline. And again, every time Gunn starts to get some momentum on his side, Linda, to get Bundles, the Hustler just shuts him right down.
That's right. To get proving to us how great he is in his singles run. I mean, he's got a huge opponent tonight in multi-time champion Tony Gunn. And
loud chops across the chest from Tony Gunn, and another one lighting up Bundles. Ooh. I do not envy to get Bundles in there with a fired up Tony Gunn.
Felt that one from here.
Gunn now sending Bundles up. Little trash plex. Tony showing what he wants to do to Enzo, what he thinks of Real One. That trash plex, taking out the trash on him. Gunn charges in for him to the point of the jaw.
Again, Tony having that animosity just in the back of his mind.
But look at that. To get Bundles with that short flapjack sends Gunn face first in that top buckle.
Being back in that ring, perhaps thinking about what happened last week in that title match. Again, as you said it, I mean, Tony Gunn got a lot on his mind regarding what happened with Real One, and now DeGette's got to hold his own against a fired up Tony Gunn.
You know, and that's the thing. Someone like Tony Gunn, when he gets fired up and Gunn just crumples out of the ring, that shot to the face sending him right down.
Wow.
To get Bundles now changing the momentum of this matchup with that shot to the face.
Ooh.
Now running Tony back first into the edge of the apron.
Again, this crowd strong behind Tony Gunn, giving him that motivation, giving him that fight to get back on his feet here against to get Bundles.
To get Bundles once again firing up on Tony Gunn. Gunn into the corner, just trying to hold himself up now. Isn't able to. Collapsing back out, and you got to see DeGette just talking trash. Scooping a slam from the Hustler. Showing his love to Gorilla Gang.
That's right.
Oh, and look at that, grabbing Tony by that beard. Pulling him up to his feet. Sends Gunn back down. Gunn will not stay down, though. That's that never say die instinct of Tony Gunn. Doing anything he can to keep his shoulders off the canvas. You know, and Tony's attention split between, you know, getting revenge on Real One and getting back his OVW championship. Bundles with that shotgun drop kick, that baseball slide, knocking Gunn out of the ring.
And, you know, just to your point, Josh, Tony's got to be careful. He can't look past the Hustler, Gorilla Gang, to get Bundles on his path to getting back at Real One.
And you have to think that a win here over Tony Gunn would absolutely help the standing of DeGette Bundles. You know, Gunn being the former champion as of this past week, you know, he does have a rematch clause. It's an advantage you get as a champion to hang on 12 to 6 elbows right to the base of the skull to get Bundles. And there's that running knee to the temple. Gunn's going up.
Oh, yeah.
So he can come off that flying knee, Linda.
You gotta see it. Oh, scouted by DeGette Bundles.
Well, Bundles been studying tape. Hang on. We used to call it run in the pockets, but Gunn manages to slip out. Kill shot.
Your winner of this match, Shotgun Tony Gunn!
Shotgun Tony Gunn getting his hand raised in victory, going for the flask.
time for celebration.
A little bit of celebratory shot there for Gunn. You gotta think he has his sights firmly set on Real One.
Click, click, boom. One kill shot later, Tony Gunn stands tall on your opening match here for Overdrive.
That's right, Tony Gunn. He whipped out his musket and took out the Get bundles. 1, 2, 3. What a big win for the Arkansas Roughneck. Now, folks, stick around after the break. We're going to see ANGELICA Risk going one-on-one with GEMA. 2 women with silent G's in their name. But that audience was anything but silent. Stick around. And, folks, a little surprise later on. We're going to take a look at one of Dancing Stevie J's finest moments ever on OVW Overdrive. You're not going to want to miss it.
What are you talking about?
Stick around.
Out on the frontier, where loyalty is hard to come by, a double cross can leave you staring down the barrel of a 6-shooter. In a land where every handshake hides a secret agenda, trust is a luxury few can afford. And I know you're the dirty dog that double-crossed me. OVW presents Double Crossed. Live on pay-per-view Thursday, May 2nd. Order now at ovwrestling.com.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand. A brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. 2 entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Dream Girl Ellie. She is the gem of the crown and representing the Bad Girls Club, GEMA!
Well, and you see the sass, if you want to call it that, from Dream Girl Ellie. She wants really nothing to do with GEMA. Out here seconding her friend, loose terminology of friend, a stablemate in the Bad Girls Club.
And her opponent from Albuquerque, New Mexico, ANGELICA Risk!
ANGELICA Risk quickly becoming a favorite of the OVW faithful here.
Bringing that spice, bringing that zest, because you know what? She is one spicy quesadilla.
That she is. Quesadillas are one of my favorite foods. Like pretty much anything in a tortilla, I'm good with.
I had a quesadilla this past weekend.
See?
It was tremendous.
But I bet it wasn't nearly as spicy as ANGELICA Risk, as things are about to really heat up in there. Pun totally intended. Oh!
The heat is on in the ring, and between these 2 ladies, we talk about that fight, that fierceness, that fire.
It really is, and you see all the vitriol, the dangerous intent behind the strikes of both of these women. They're trying to take the other one out as quickly as possible. Multiple palm strikes in the corner from Risk.
Josh, I also want to point out what we saw when GEMA came out. Already some animosity between her and Ellie. Very, very clear that there's some tension right there between not just the 2 of them, but the Bad Girls Club in general. But whoa.
Little anything you can do, I can do better, but GEMA getting it the better of that exchange.
That was awesome, Josh.
Yeah. I mean, that's one way to put it. I don't think ANGELICA Risk thought it was too awesome. But she comes off that running cross body, and look at this, just raining fists down to the top of the head of GEMA.
Just that sequence, the striking. This girl's
that's something that you learned to do in MMA, right?
Right.
The 505. You know, to talk about a 1-2 punch, but the 505 got dialed up real quick. Oh, and GEMA kicks out. Oh, that old Tracy Smothers to the throat. That'll shut anybody down, in a super kick to follow. ANGELICA Risk. Oh, wait a second. Look at this again. See that dissension between GEMA and Dream Girl Ellie? They really do not like each other, and it's almost like It's almost like battle lines are being drawn between the Bad Girls Club.
Right, and usually when they have one of their sisters there at ringside, you're thinking there to help support, help them possibly win, but I don't know if that'll happen today. We just saw the verbal attacks on one another.
Shot from Risk, another shot from Risk. You know, there will be 2 teams coming from the Bad Girls Club. Ooh! In that Four Corners women's tag team match at Waterfront Park.
That's right,
You have
double-crossed.
Yeah, and you have to wonder. You see that rolling neck breaker from GEMA. Oh, that could have been it. But that shows just the tenacity of Angelica Risk. Doing whatever it takes to stay in this fight here.
You know, it's like Dream Girl Ellie is more of a distraction to him at ringside rather than someone to help her there, but...
I mean, you're not wrong. These 2 women just absolutely unloading on each other. Another shoulder tackle out of Risk. Well, you hear a little bit of a split crowd here in the Davis Arena, and Angelica Risk takes her down. Oh, but look at this. Dream Girl Ellie popping up on the apron. Referee. Attention getting taken a little bit there. Oh! Inadvertent collision between GEMA and Dream Girl Ellie.
Turns out she was a distraction in this match.
Oh, hang on, look at this. GEMA was yelling for Ellie to help.
Oh!
Ellie just ignored her.
Your winner of this match, Angelica Risk!
Angelica Risk picking up the win here, but look at this, the interaction between GEMA and Dream Girl Ellie.
Started at the ramp and continues in the ring, Josh.
Neither one of these women very happy with each other.
And boom goes the Dynamite, one of my absolute new favorites in OVW, and Angelica Risk picking up the win after GEMA. Ellie tried to get into the match, and GEMA hit her own friend, Dream Girl Ellie, like she's Steve's mom drunk at a pub on a Friday evening. Because your mom, she gets punched a lot on Friday evenings when she goes to the pub, you see.
I can't get past the accent, brother. It's something else.
Well, Steve, we're going to have to get past this commercial break, because when we come back, we're going to take a look at the OVW Rise from last week and all the action that it entailed. And again, a little surprise a little bit later on to see Dancing Stevie J in one of his finest moments in over 70 episodes of OVW Overdrive. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, that accent's hard to keep going, isn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about, Steve. I was born in Liverpool.
Tripping all over the...
Liverpool.
Whatever.
Liverpool.
"90% of natural sleep aids don't work. Most remedies make bold claims, but never measure their real impact. Meet Sophie, the natural plant-based spray that does. Sophie isn't one size fits all. It experiments with different plant extracts to find what works for you. Paired with an app and machine learning, Sophie learns to optimize your sleep, because not all plants work the same for everyone. Sophie is as unique as you."
Welcome back to OVW Overdrive. This last week on OVW Rise, it was one hell of a show. We're starting off our recap with Cal Hero, the OVW Country Boy Brewing Media Champion, picking up a big win over Dustin Jackson.
Cal Hero, absolutely incredible competitor. We're lucky to have him here in OVW. But you know who else we're lucky to have, Steve? A new resident superhero. We saw the debut of Super Z last week. Now, some people may know him as ZDP, but after a series of very serious shots to the cranium, ZDP seems to have turned over a new leaf. Now, there are 2 new leaves. We see Zachary D. Pittman trying to stand up for a poor bloke backstage being bullied by a Dalton McKenzie. Quite the rude one that he is.
I gotta say, I'm already missing the Detroit Devil, but I'm very curious to see where this is headed. Curious to see where this is headed as well. Carson Drake picking up a big win, and in the process seems to have dropped his groupies completely from his lineup. Carson Drake looking to go solo moving forward.
Carson Drake picked up a win, but lost a couple of girls at ringside who've been helping him pick up some key wins as of late. But just going back a moment because you stepped over the bridge there a little bit. London Bridge hadn't quite fallen down. Super Z in his first match in OVW picks up a huge win over a huge man, almost 3 times his size. But when you're dealing with Super Z, nothing is impossible. But you know what was impossible? For Cashflow and Shira to be here last week. And Beaches and Cream took the time to take a piss out of 2 of OVW's favorites and throw a funeral for the careers of the Golden Lions.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Absolutely ridiculous. You know Cashflow and Shira are watching that funeral very closely, and when they come back, they're going to have more than some stern words for Beaches and Cream. I forgot where I was going.
I could tell. I could tell. But beyond that, the Bad Girls Club met up one more time with the Sweethearts, the Sweet Chucks, the All-American Sweethearts. Fine, I'll let you have it. And Ladybird picking up a huge win over Layla Gray.
Now, folks, I'm still relatively new to America, but American Sweethearts, they really feel like the embodiment of the American dream. Hard work, perseverance, matching gear. Oh, come on. You're not a patriot. Do you not love your country?
I love my country just fine.
You turncoat.
My country loves me.
He's a turncoat is what he is, folks. Matters. But speaking of turncoats, Al Snow made an appearance last week on OVW Rise, and he called out one Arkansas roughneck, Tony Gunn. Now, we know Tony Gunn has had a tumultuous 2024. He was cost the OVW Heavyweight Championship after months of fighting for it when Real One slid in the ring, hit him with that belt around his hand, and Luke Curtis able to take that championship away from Tony Gunn. But now, Tony Gunn is short at recompense, at revenge, because a double cross sponsored by Hot Point Appliances on May 2nd. Tony Gunn will get an Arkansas strap match against Real One per Al Snow.
Tony Gunn looking to prove that he is the certified G and the bona fide stud in that Arkansas strap match. I cannot wait to see it. Something else that I couldn't wait to see, and it finally happened. That no good imposter, Jota Pesos, Manny Domingo, whatever you want to call him, dropped the Rush Division Championship. No longer did he feel that he could carry the weight of that division anymore. His leg buckled. He couldn't, the stress was too much. And then, after that, we saw a little bit from Will Austin.
Are you done with the bollocks? You're done, because it's nonsense. You know what you said is nonsense.
Identity theft is not a joke, Bryan.
Well, I don't know. Some people have multiple identities. You change it up on a go, if you will, you know. But speaking of going on a go, the end of the show really ended on something we'd rather see go forward. I'm talking about Tony Evans. He had a little bit of a verbal spat with OVW heavyweight champion Luke Curtis. Tony Evans surprised everyone by showing up at the commentary desk and watching the match, and afterwards made his intentions known. He has his eyes on Luke Curtis and that OVW heavyweight championship.
Hush. You see, you ramble on and on about who's held this championship before.
Why are you out here? And why are you interrupting
Hush.
me?
You just had your time.
I am the OVW heavyweight
ramble
champion.
about who's had that championship.
You are a scrub.
What matters is who's about to have it.
You got nothing, you're not gonna.
I can't.
Because we bounce.
I cannot believe that you're still doing the accent.
Bounce.
What's the payoff? What are you doing this for? Why? It's the whole show. We're going to have to refilm all of this. I don't get it.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Introducing first, from Fort Valley, California, the Vision, Orion!
The Vision Orion. And we've seen a little bit of a darker side to Orion these past few weeks. We've seen a bit more intense side out of Orion these last few weeks. He feels like he's really starting to come into his own here.
And his opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, AJ Best!
The best in the world, gracing the Davis Arena with his presence. Oh, look at this! Just right off the bat, jumping onto Orion.
You know, Josh, the two of them had a couple recent matches. I don't think AJ Best has forgotten what has happened, what Orion did to him this past couple weeks ago here on Overdrive.
Yeah, it's about 2 weeks ago that they had a singles contest on Overdrive. AJ Vest seeming non-too-plussed about that, but look at this. Vest smartly sliding out of the ring. Looked like Orion was going for that blinding light, that forearm strike.
You know, Orion has had some success with the blinding lights the past couple weeks, so it doesn't surprise me it was already ready to go.
And AJ Vest, again, he knew what he was getting himself into here, and smartly, again, getting away from Orion.
You know, Josh, you spoke of the intensity of Orion. How about that intensity from AJ Vest? I mean, not waiting 1 second as soon as he stepped foot in that ring. Oh.
A little hot shot action there, bringing the throat of Orion down. AJ Vest preening on the outside.
Another side of AJ Vest we're getting tonight as well.
And it cost him. Orion goes up. And Orion comes down, the back of his head, hitting that turnbuckle. You know, AJ Vest, he could have capitalized on that a little bit quicker. That's something that honestly, you know, it's just the experience that'll come along with it. This man, very young in this business, but all the potential in the world. Hang on to Orion, going for that German.
AJ Vest scouting what was happening there, and now,
just
boot.
Charges right through Orion, knocking him for a loop. You know, either Orion or AJ Vest, either one of these men, they have what it takes, you know, to climb the ladder here at OVW and elsewhere. I truly believe that we will see championship gold on one of these two men before too much longer. And now Vest just imposing his will on Orion here. You know, AJ Vest is somebody that, like, I would have recruited back in the day. You know, there's a lot of upside, a lot of potential in this young man. He needs the right guiding light. But Orion went to giving him some blinding lights. That back elbow to the jaw creates separation.
I mean, you know, Orion knows so many different ways to strike. Giving us that display right here. On the mark there on AJ Vest.
Chopping AJ Vest down. That wheel kick right to the side of the head. Shoves Orion into the corner. Vest charging in again. Look, they went for that monkey flip. German suplex out of Orion.
Wow.
He went for it once before. Vest had it scouted. Vest did not that time. Sticky situation right now for AJ Vest. As Orion tells him to look at me. Look at the blinding lights. That's it.
Your winner of this match, Orion!
Orion picking up the victory. AJ Vest almost beside himself there for a moment. You know, AJ Vest, I think he thought that he had Orion's number here tonight. But Orion just too much for him to overcome.
Well, smack my mouth and call me king. What a match, Orion picking up a big win.
Ready?
No, I don't. It was a metaphorical. Metaphor.
Metaphors don't work in wrestling. That's not what we're about.
You also don't work in wrestling. You just kind of show up and dilly-dally, and here we are. But folks, speaking of dilly-dally, let's not dilly-dally anymore. We got commercials to get to, but after the break, folks, like as I promised, one of Dancing Stevie J's finest moments because you were so kind to me with that Tony Evans interview. Cheeky bloke, you. Don't you worry, Steve, because now we're going to take a look back to your first sit-down interview with one Hollyhood Haley J.
What?
We'll see you after the break.
What the hell? What?
It didn't go well for you.
Why?
Because she doesn't like you. Oh. She likes me.
To all of the loyal fans of OVW, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. There's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans. We can't do it without.
Okay, so this is super exciting for me. We've got a Hollyhood Haley J, and you're not making a face as if you're...
Because I'm gonna need you to put some respect on my name when you say it. Can we practice that? Like Hollyhood Haley J?
Hollyhood Haley J. I don't...
Wow.
Oh.
Where's Bryan? This is why we don't like you, Stefan. Bryan? Where's Bryan? Your other little, masketeer dude?
Byron, he sent me out here to do this because... I asked that I could do it, so this could be an opportunity for me to, introduce myself.
Yeah.
My voice peaked there. I usually doesn't do that. This is new.
Come on, Stefan. What you got for me? Yeah, clearly.
Thank you for your time, and thank you for joining us here today on Overdrive. Now, Hollyhood Haley J, a relative newcomer here at OVW, you've been kind of, mowing over the competition a little bit.
Demolishing them hussies. Demolishing them.
I wouldn't.
And yes,
dare,
I said demolishing them. Yeah.
I wouldn't dare say that about
who?
The women of OVW. None of them are hussies.
They are hussies.
That's your
I share a
opinion?
locker room. I know what's going on.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, all right. There's something I don't know, and I don't want to know.
Listen, let me cross my other leg. I'm getting sick of you. Keep going. Come on.
Okay. You've been kind of, like I said, mowing over the competition here at OVW, and you've made quite a name for yourself. What is it about you, Hollyhood Haley J?
I'm the bougettoist. Who wouldn't fall in love with the bougettoist? Every female wants to look like me. Every boy wants to be with me.
You're not wrong.
I know.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll give you that. Kudos. One for Hollyhood.
One.
All of them.
Faux for the hood. Say it right.
Do you want me to say?
Faux for the hood.
Faux for the hood.
Uh-huh.
Did that sound natural?
No.
It didn't.
Where
feel
is Bryan, bruh?
Byron. Anyways, enough about Byron.
Okay.
It's about you and, oh my goodness, I've never felt smaller. So, you, one of Luscious Lawrence's many side pieces.
Side piece? Whoa! No, sir. I am the main piece. I'm the main dish. She might have side pieces or whatever you might call them, but I'm the main dish, and I'm pretty sure we all know that.
Well, if we didn't,
we do now.
Right? Oh, man.
We're going to learn today.
So much learning. This is a great learning experience for me. And
You're welcome.
For the OVW audience. Yeah, thank you very much. You, Luscious Lawrence's main piece.
Bootylicious. Yep, my thickness. That's my boo. Mm-hmm.
Now, tonight, Christmas Chaos, you're going to be by his side while he faces Omar Amir in a boot camp match, or as Luscious has been calling it, a booty camp match.
A booty camp, yeah, because he got that booty.
So being from the hood,
yes.
Are there any kind of similarities between what the hood provides and what we can see in a boot camp match?
Well, I mean, you're not going to see no soccer rocks in a boot camp match, but you're going to see some boots. And listen, my baby got booty. So there's plenty of booty in the hood, and there's plenty of booty on that man. I'm not worried about it at all. This is booty camp, not boot camp, booty camp. He got that under control.
He is dummy thick.
You telling me? Oh, no, he's
Yeah, to use the parlance of our times, right?
So I don't like you, Stefan.
Okay, all right. Where's Byrene? I need Byrene.
Yeah, where is Bryan?
Byrene. No, that's okay. I'm gonna call him Byrene.
Is that a third nipple?
This?
Is that a third nipple?
It might be a third nipple. I haven't.
That's
had it checked.
disgusting.
I'm not proud of it.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna button my shirt up.
Yeah, button it up. Sick of that. I'm sure I'm buttoning mine.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to say anything. You're a fantastic lady, and thank you again for coming. What does the future hold? All right, this is better?
Yes.
All right, I feel terrible. What does the future hold for Miss Hollyhood Haley J? After the boot camp match, what's the future hold for you in the women's division here, which we haven't discussed too much? Do you have gold on your mind for the future?
I always have gold on my mind. Look at me. I'm a bright, shining star. So my goals here for OVW is to do exactly what I've been doing. Come in, demolish all these ladies back here and look good while doing it. And then I'm gonna go to the next big stage and I'm gonna take over there. And then I'm gonna go to the next big stage and I'm gonna take over there. And then I'm gonna make it to the biggest stage and I'm gonna take over there. And then I'm gonna be making lots of money. And that's what I wanna be doing. I wanna be making lots of money.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Well, if what you've done so far in OVW is any indication, that's gonna happen sooner rather than later. There's big things in your future that I think, and Byrene has told me as well. He's very confident in where you're headed.
So am I.
I can tell.
You should. Very confident.
So,
who gonna check me, Stefan? Who gonna check me?
Me?
You definitely ain't gonna check me, boy. You better quit playing if I snatch your chain. I said, who gonna check me?
I don't think anybody is.
Correct. Continue with the interview.
Okay. So your attitude is you don't make a lot of friends.
I have plenty of friends.
Here in OVW.
Who cares?
Well, I do.
I don't care about them. Do they put money in my pockets? Do they pay my rent? Do they put gas in my car? No.
In your what?
What? Really?
Do
they put gas in my car? Do they pay my rent? No, I'm not worried about what none of these people think at all. Talk about some friends. Who needs friends? You know what I need? I need money. Money!
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from Hollyhood Haley J.
The Bougettoist.
The Bougettoist.
Next time I want Byron. Next time I need Byron.
I understand.
There it is. There's your shiny moment. You did so good.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? You got 3 nipples. I can see it. It's protruding, bleeding a little bit. Now, folks, we're not going to sit here and talk about Steve's third nipple all day. No, no, no! I don't want to touch it! Folks, get right to the break! Assault Rider versus Adam Revolver! I don't want to touch your nipple! I don't want to touch it!
OVW is touring the country, and it's your chance to see the superstars of wrestlers on Netflix live. Friday, April 26th, OVW comes to Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee, and Marathon Music Works. Also on Friday, April 26th, as part of the Kentucky Derby Festival, it's our annual Run for the Ropes event down on the waterfront at the Chow Wagon. Thursday night, May 2nd, it's Double Crossed from the waterfront at downtown Louisville, live on pay-per-view. Get in free to the event with your Derby Festival Pegasus pin. And Friday, May 31st, OVW is headed north for the very first time to Des Plaines, Illinois, the Des Plaines Theater, bell time there at 8 p.m. Then on Saturday night, June 8th, a huge event in Pikeville, Kentucky for a very special live first ever pay-per-view event from the Appalachian Wireless Arena. You can get those tickets at OVWTix.com right now. It's the first ever OVW National Tour presented by Danos. Get your tickets now and experience OVW live.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the great beyond, he is the star of the show, Star Rider!
This is your main event of OVW Overdrive and Star Rider. A gentleman that has pretty adept to main events here recently. Getting ready for competition, Linda.
Absolutely, always having his eyes set on that Rush division.
And his opponent from Montgomery, Alabama, he is one half of the OVW Tag Team Champions, representing the Overmen, Adam Revolver!
Adam Revolver out here solo on his own, representing the Overmen, and he's got quite a challenger in Star Rider tonight here on the main event of Overdrive.
That he does. Adam Revolver, multiple-time Triple Crown champion here in OVW. Star Rider, a multiple-time champion in OVW as well. You know, Adam, one half of the tag team champions currently. And you got to think, here's the deal. As much as I can't stand Revolver,
Me too.
He's a weasel. Let's be honest here, okay? Oh, Swimmer's build in there just drives me up a wall. However, he has the talent and the ability to challenge and pretty much take a championship from any champion he wants. I mean, he is literally that good, no matter how much of a sycophant he is for EC3.
Right, I don't have the best feelings toward Adam Revolver, but I can agree with you, Josh. Again, Revolver is a man who has held many titles here at OVW, currently carrying the gold now as a tag team champion.
Yeah, in the 13 years I've been with the company, I've lost count and lost track of the amount of championships he's had in just that time span, not even counting the time before I got here. Revolver, almost like what they call a belt collector at times.
Well,
and look at that, Star Rider snaps him over with that arm drag.
Speaking of belt collector, let's talk about the accolades of the Star Rider here. The Star Rider.
Yeah, Star Rider. Star Rider taking part in the first and only, to this point, scaffold match in Davis Arena history against Gustavo. And Adam Revolver just shut Star Rider down with that back elbow right to the point of the jaw.
Yes, Josh, before the match, I was saying that Star Rider having his sights on that Rush division title. He's got a lot to prove here tonight. It's against Adam Revolver, but, you know, again, Adam being an experienced veteran, he's ready for that quickness, that high intensity that we can expect from Star Rider, as right now he's got Star Rider on the mat.
Star Rider with a shot to the midsection. Revolver now sends Star back into the corner. Double cross chop to the throat there. Now sends Star face first in the top turnbuckle.
Mentioned double cross. You know, everybody, our next pay-per-view, a Thursday night, May 2nd, as we join in with the Kentucky Derby Festival, celebrating 150 years of the Kentucky Derby Festival, along with 30 years of OVW. If you don't have your tickets at OVWTix.com, that's TIX, right there on the waterfront. Make sure to join us.
Well, I think Adam Revolver is trying to make sure that cover here.
Ooh.
Adam Revolver may be trying to make sure that Star Rider isn't able to join us at Waterfront Park on May the 2nd for Double Cross. After those just brutal shots to the face and a hell of a clothesline wiping out Star Rider. Now Revolver, he's got that side headlock. It's almost like a bulldog choke locked in. If Revolver rolls his weight back and starts yanking back on the neck of Star Rider, he can start to hyperextend those muscles. And you see the fans here in the Davis Arena behind Star Rider.
Giving Star Rider that energy, that motivation. Get on up and take down Adam Revolver.
Star Rider charges through and a little sling blade action, taking down Revolver, almost pulling him down at that point.
Davis Arena crowd loving that. Right now, Star Rider, that energy, it's there.
Star Rider, Star Rider trying to go supernova on Adam Revolver, but Revolver smartly rolling out of the ring.
What's he doing? Oh, wait.
Revolver grabbing his championship and hang on Tustin Chains. Adam Revolver.
Quite the animosity between Adam Revolver, the Overman, and Tustin Chains. And
Tustin Chains didn't touch Adam Revolver.
That's true.
Star Rider did, though. That cover, referee tied up with Tustin Chains, but hang on.
Will Austin,
Will Austin with a super kick. What?
Wait a minute.
That?
We talked about that heavy sawed-off division, but
oh, come on! Oh, I thought that was all. I thought Star Rider was down for the count, 2 count only.
This Davis Arena erupting with what's happening here at ringside.
Well, everyone thought the interference, myself included, of Will Austin had almost sewn it up for Adam Revolver, but Revolver now looking to lock in that sleeper hold.
Wow.
Star Rider, though, shrugs him off, rolls through. There's that shotgun drop kick. Oh, no. And Will Austin just blatantly interfering now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match via disqualification, Star Rider.
Oh, shot right to the back of the knee, and look at that, Donovan Cecil going after Adam Revolver. But how much more damage has been done to the back of the knee, to that left knee? Now, TW3 writhing in pain, and Adam Revolver so happy with himself.
The show's great and everything, but you need to go back to the Bryan voice. Just regular old Bryan Kennison.
Stephen, I don't know what you're talking about. It's how I sound. I was born in Liverpool Alley. And
drop the Cockney bit.
Hogwarts.
It's not selling. I promise.
What do you want from me, Steve? How do you want me to talk?
No, like you talk, like on commentary, like you have for the last 70s.
Well, Steve, I can't do my real voice. It's too southern. People aren't going to like it. What, you want some chicken and biscuits? Steve, I can't. It ain't going to work. People ain't going to like it if I talk like this, especially Northeasterners. You know what I mean? They ain't going to like that.
Don't tell me this is your real voice.
Well, Steve, you know it's my real voice.
You've been faking your voice for 5 years?
Now, boy, come on. I ain't been faking it. I've been putting on TV voice. That's a difference. Come on.
Okay, put on your TV voice, please.
Like this?
I beg of you. They beg of you, for Christ's sake.
This is... Whatever. Fine. Okay.
Thank you.
Folks, thanks so much for joining into OVW Overdrive, the show that always kicks out at 2.
Stop it.
See you next week.